Aconitum napellus. Homeopathic medicine. Keywords of Aconitum napellus: intense fear, restlessness, anxiety. Synopsis: identifying features. Intense fear, nervous restlessness, frantic, screams, growls, tossing about in agony. Inconsolable. Great fear and anxiety of mind, fear of death, predicts the hour of death. Fear or fright remains after violent, painful symptoms. Sudden manifestations with violent, painful symptoms. After exposure to cold with suddenness of attack, acute inflammation and congestion, heart, circulation, head. Pain, burning, tingling, numbness, insupportable, drive him to despair. Fear of crowds, of crossing the street. Hemorrhage, bright red, copious, hemoptysis, piles with heat and sharp stitches, epistaxis. Sudden, severe pain in stomach with gagging and vomiting of blood. Mind symptoms of aconite. Great anxiety, agonizing fear and restlessness accompany every ailment however trivial. Fear, of death, of crowds, of crossing streets. Impatient. Frantic. Terror-stricken from intensity of pain. Clairvoyance. Music is unbearable, makes her sad. Inconsolable anxiety and piteous howling. Extremely sensitive to pain. Great fear and anxiety, afraid to go out, to cross the street. Intolerable fear, predicts the day he will die. Music unbearable. General symptoms of aconite. Skin dry and hot, face red or pale. Burning thirst for large quantities of cold water. Restless, tossing about in agony. Remote effects of fright. High fever, dry hot skin. Everything tastes bitter except water, ston. Hot red cheeks. Stools of pure blood. Drenching sweats. Retention of urine in newborn. Frantic from intensity of pain. Causation, after exposure to cold, dry weather. Respiration affected. Heat, especially of sun, gastrointestinal. Shock, fright, vexation. Surgical shock, injury, checked perspiration. Modalities of aconite. Aggravation. Fright, shock, violent emotions. Evening and night. Cold, dry weather. Chilled while sweating. Rising from bed. Lying on left or affected side. Noise, during menses. Amelioration. Repose, warmth, sweat. Food and drinks. Great thirst. Taste symptoms of aconite. Everything tastes bitter except water, which has bad taste. Craving. For beer, acids, bitter drinks, sour drinks, cold drinks. Intense burning thirst for large quantities of cold water. Disagrees symptoms of aconite. Milk. Female symptoms of aconite. Amenorrhea in plethoric girls after fright. Suppression of menses from fright or cold. Active uterine hemorrhage. Vagina hot, dry and sensitive. Milk fever with delirium. Ovaritis from checked menses. Fear of death during pregnancy. Threatened abortion from fright or anger. Child symptoms of aconite. Child cries out, grasps the genitals after fright. Grinding of teeth. Watery diarrhea in children on hot days, they cry, are restless and sleepless. Retention or agonizing strangury of urine, in newborn, due to cold exposure, with handling of genitals. Sudden watery diarrhea and convulsion of teething children. Peculiar, uncommon, grand characteristics. Vertigo symptoms of aconite. Aggravation on rising or on any motion of head or body. Eye symptoms of aconite. Conjunctivitis from foreign bodies, or cinders. Face symptoms of aconite. One cheek red and hot, the other pale and cold. Face red and becomes deathly pale on rising, or he becomes dizzy. Mouth symptoms of aconite. Chewing motions of lower jaw. Stool symptoms of aconite. White feces and red urine. Bladder symptoms of aconite. Urination involuntary, with thirst and fear. Respiration symptoms of aconite. Respiration affections from cold, dry weather, gastrointestinal disturbances from very hot weather. Cough symptoms of aconite. Aggravation. By every inspiration, or by lying on back. Numbness of left arm, tingling in fingers. Cough croup, suffocating, whistling, on expiration. Chest symptoms of aconite. Heart rate distress with pains into left shoulders, aggravation sitting erect. Tingling in fingers. Pulse fast, bounding. Arterial tension.